In just 30 years, Wi-Fi has gone from 2 megabits per second to over 46 gigabits. That's not just faster. It's a complete rewrite of how our world stays connected. Today, we're breaking down how Wi-Fi actually works, how it evolved, and why the latest generation changes everything. At its core, Wi-Fi is just radio waves. Your device translates data into electromagnetic signals, sends them through the air, and your router decodes them back. But it's not chaotic. Devices use CSMA-CA, listen before you talk. This prevents data collisions on shared channels. Add MIMO antennas sending parallel streams, and high order QAM packing more data per wave. And you've got a highly coordinated wireless highway across 2.4, 5, and 6 gigahertz bands. The timeline tells the story. 1997, Wi-Fi 1 at 2 megabits. 1999, dual bands arrive. 2009, Wi-Fi 4 brings MIMO and real reliability. 2013, Wi-Fi 5 hits nearly 7 gigabits. 2021, Wi-Fi 6 introduces OFDMA and the 6 GHz band for crowded networks. And in 2024, Wi-Fi 7 arrives. Multi-link operation, 320 MHz channels, and AI-driven optimization push theoretical speeds past 46 gigabits. So what does Wi-Fi 7 actually do for you? It connects across multiple bands at once, slashing latency and stopping dropouts. Channels are twice as wide. Data density jumps 20%. Pair that with real-time AI channel management, and you get a network that streams 8K, handles VR, and juggles dozens of smart devices without breaking a sweat. Should you upgrade? If you run high-density setups, 8K, or low-latency workloads, yes. For most homes, Wi-Fi 6 is still more than enough. Just remember, your devices must support the new standard, and you'll want multi-gig Ethernet backhaul. Always use WPE3 security. Wi-Fi isn't just about speed anymore. It's about intelligence. Thanks for watching.